go through the right channel. I give an example. When it was the issue of Falana and VDM, do you know what Falana said that just struck me? Falana said that, look, I have been advocating for freedom of speech all over Africa because I watched his interview. And he said in some countries, in Ghana, he mentioned one of those countries, that they've actually made sure that they don't criminalize people when they say things. Me that is now campaigning as a say, oh, I want freedom of speech for people. I cannot not go and use police to arrest someone because he has, defamed me. That was what he said on TV. Those words, people need to go and listen to him. Those words were very, very weighty. Because we cannot build.
Because do you believe that Falana understand that the system is so corrupt that an individual is capable of ordering police to intimidate another person? Yes.
We should not be doing that. That will not help us.
So that means we are the one encouraging the system.
That's what I'm saying. That's because I listen when people were saying, what do you want him to do? He's called the agent, and he's not done anything. I have seen on Justice Court, and I will say it again. It's on YouTube. Go and look for that justice. She's a lady. And I've seen people being agents there. There was one case, the guy brought his agent. The guy took him, collected money from him. And the woman was like, you have to return that money. That is the right way to seek redress. If you feel somebody has defrauded you, because you think you're almighty today, power is transient. It doesn't go on forever. Tomorrow you might be in a situation where somebody else will do the exact same thing to you. And we've seen these things happen, and innocent people have been killed for nothing. If we want to build a society, we must ensure that we are just and we are fair. We must not say, because I have this power, I have this connection today, I have this, that. And we think, we can use that power. We forget that at the end of the day, what comes around. So, I mean, that is what I just want people to really understand. When people are defending all these things, and people say, I've said it before, the last time I spoke, that when we want to address issues, we should look for the right way to address issues. That is where we can now have a civilized society. But if everybody keeps using the power they have, okay, one day, it will be somebody's turn.
But if we want to get to the root of it, do we need to speak more in criticizing that power that is readily available for people to use?
We need to, that's the point I'm making. We need to criticize more. We need to put out the back. See, that's right. Look at David Hunde, look at what David is doing, for example. This guy is exposing with evidence. David
has never go for individual. He go to the system.
Yeah. God bless you. With evidence. You can see evidence there. This is what we need to encourage more. When people have grievances, we need to encourage seeking the right redress, not by harassing people, and we think that is the way of life. It is not. It's absurd. You cannot build a civil society like that.
But do you think, sir, do you think our people are naturally wicked? Because the people that are facing this in Nigeria, I understand them that they have no other alternative options. But when I look at the people that live abroad that are supporting this kind of thing, it pains my bone.
Yeah, because you see, that's why it goes back to my first statement, which I said that you see Nigerians here, we are not against oppression. We just hate that we are being oppressed. If you have the power ourselves here, we would oppress other people. Do you even know what we Nigerians are doing to our fellow Nigerians in diaspora? If people begin to talk, when you hear things, Nigerians in diaspora doing to other Nigerians, you'll be shocked. So I think we have these very skewed ways of doing things. But what I believe that if you are abroad, at least you should refine your thinking a little bit. You should know that this is not the way to live. This is not the best way to live. We are here. We see how these people live. We see how they live. We see how they follow the law. We see how if you have a group there, you should call people and then you take it up. That is what we should be clamoring for. We should not be looking for one person until I call this person, until I call. It's never good. Then we are not building a society. We're not doing what you are just doing. You are just oppressing every other person.
I have. Thank you, sir. Thank you. While I stop, let me hold you there. Queen Esther, go ahead, please. You've been waiting. My apology. Queen, are you there? Okay, I bring Mark in. Mark, go ahead.
All right, Mr. Ben.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. I came to your live because I saw the video you made. You said you were going to expose VDM and stuff like that.
Yeah, but have you been hearing what we are discussing this evening, sir?
Yeah, I've been hearing.
Okay, all right.
I've been here for long.
Yeah.
So the first thing is, you said there are no critical thinkers here to argue. I'm a strong supporter of VDM, and that does not mean that VDM is free from mistakes. He also makes his own mistakes. But when he does something that is right, it is good to applaud. So I just wanted to talk about this particular situation that is going on now about he's wanting to go to TBC.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. The two guys there, they tried to defend it, but they couldn't come up with any defense. The thing is, he made out that.
Sorry, sir. You said the two guys, they could not come up, means they fail in their defense of. Do you think they fail to try to defend? They fail because I dropped them because they could not answer the question properly.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
And your point about him being manipulative, that he's a manipulator, it's understood. That is a strategy. It is accepted. Why do you think he should not manipulate? If he wants to get what he is looking for, he has to use all the tactics and the skills that he has.
All the available skills, yes.
Yeah. So for me, as a person watching VDM over time since he started his campaign online, what I put a ruler and I try to cut across the things that he has done that are right and the things that he has done that are wrong. And I see that most of the things that he has done are good things, like he has helped a lot of people. I don't focus on the manner or how he went about it, but if at the end of the day, the people got satisfaction and they're happy about what he has done. And those things are ills in the society. We cannot refuse or deny the fact that the system is very, very, very difficult at time to meet up to some of these issues.
Mr. Mark.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Please go ahead.
If the procedure of getting something is bad, but the result is good, does that make it right?
First of all, the system, the right way to get those things is broken. All right. That's the only reason why VDM is succeeding, because the right
It's not answered my question.
that is supposed to be is broken.
It's not answered my question.
Okay, the question is very simple. If the procedure of doing the right thing is wrong, does it make it right, sir?
Sometimes you have to do wrong things to achieve the right.
So do you believe that VDM to blackmail people to get result is the best thing?
I cannot say yes or no. I've not seen him blackmail any person.
But do you think VDM to blackmail people to get result is the best thing, sir?
If he's blackmailing people to get result, it is wrong. But I've not seen him blackmail any person, because all what he's doing, he always put it out there.
Do you understand do you know the meaning of blackmailing, sir?
I know the meaning of blackmailing.
So that means you need a profit, you need a benefit from it.
But he's not benefiting. If a victim comes to him and he investigates, according to his own tactics, he tries to solve the problem between the two parties. And if he is...
I would like Ayo to talk, then I'll address that. Hold on.
Can I just ask something? I just want to ask him something.
Yes.
Have you not, Mr. Mark, sorry, have you not seen cases where in court, a judge throws out maybe witnesses because of, on the account of how the law enforcement agencies have gotten those witnesses or gotten those Zico? I'm trying to look for the word.
The evidence.
Yeah, that's the word. Have you not had cases where the judge has thrown out cases where maybe law enforcement agencies have gotten evidence illegally? Have you not seen that?
I've seen cases like that. So let me quickly say something that will make you understand what you're saying. That your question is about wrong, because in court, those who win cases are not always innocent. It depends on the strength of the lawyers. So when a case goes to,
I'm not talking about
somebody emerges the victim, it doesn't mean that the person was right or was innocent.
No, see, you're changing the answer. What I'm saying is that I am saying that sometimes we've seen judges, or most times, where they would say, "Oh, the evidence you are presenting, because of the way you got it. I'm not saying one or all. I'm not saying, okay, because you are right, because you won, you must be right. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we have seen in a lot of cases where judges have come out and said the method of getting this thing is wrong, so it is not admissible. I'm not talking about who has won or not. So if the law understands that whether the evidence is right or not, whether it's right or not, for as long as the means through which it was gotten is wrong,
Oga,
it's not admissible. That's what I'm saying.
Oga Mark,
Yeah.
Mr. Mark, do you agree VDM is manipulative? In your statement, you said yes, you can understand. Is it manipulator?
VDM will manipulate. He will confuse. He will do all sort of things.
Has he been doing it in some of his practices, sir?
Example is this is cry for TVC to invite him.
And then he cried to TVC to invite him, at the same time telling them, I'm coming there to drag Tinubu.
It's manipulative, and it is a strategy. What I'm saying
is that... Do you think, sorry, sir, do you think he wants to go to TVC?
If they invite him, he has to go.
But the TVC will not invite him. That is the manipulation part of it. Eh? Oga, he told the TVC, I am coming there to defend myself. I'm not gay. I'm coming there to defend myself that I am not this. At the same time, I'm coming there to drag the owner of the station. Which is another way of saying, I don't want to come. Do you not see that there?
That is clear. It is manipulative.
Okay, thank you. Oga, stop there. Stop there. Stop there. At least we agree on that one. It doesn't matter.
No, Mr. Ben. Mark, wait now. Mark, don't discredit me. Let me say something. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question as well.
Oh, sir.
Now, I want to check with you, right?
Yes, sir.
Are you focusing on the fact that he's manipulative, or that what he's saying is correct?
There's nothing saying that is correct. He didn't say anything correct.
No, the USA thing that he's talked about.
He does not the one that talk about it. That news has been there since last week. He didn't talk about it.
And he pointed you out, right?
I have been pointing it out here. Mr. Logic has been pointing it out. Official has been pointing it out here. He hasn't talked about it. The loan, sorry, sir. The loan of 500 million that Nigeria collect happened a month ago in South Africa. VDM did not talk about it. The student money happened like how many months ago? VDM did not talk about it. Why did he now say I'm coming to TVC to talk about it? At the same time, I want to defend myself from being gay. I want to defend myself of what Mr. D1 say. When he has the biggest platform to do all of that.
My own question is, what's the connection
where is he wrong? Where is he wrong? Because it's manipulative.
Oga, you don't understand. You see, you understand. Oga, you actually understand, but you don't want to reason it that way.
But the question here is it not a strategy for him to achieve what is?
But what can he achieve? Do you think he will achieve the invitation to TVC, sir?
If they have the power to invite him, let them invite him to come and say what he has to say.
Oga, Blessing CEO say something today. He say all of VDM supporters are in one basket. That anything VDM throw at them, even when they know, they will defend it. I am shocked that you are defending this. Okay, at least we agree he's manipulative, but you say it's for his own advantage. At least we go somewhere. Do you also believe that VDM is a blackmailer, sir?
I've not seen a case where he blackmailed any person.
Do you remember the case of Bobrisky, sir?
Yes, I remember.
Do you think he blackmailed there, sir?
He reported something that he thought was wrong.
Do you think he blackmailed, sir?
He reported something. He came on his platform and reported something that he thought was wrong, and he was crying that it should be investigated.
Do you think he thought it was wrong and reported it, or he used it to blackmail?
You are saying that it is blackmail.
I know. I want you, because don't let us go into the. I have already asked you. Say you understand the meaning of blackmail. Yes. If, for example, now me and you right now, okay, if me and you go out and you use your mouth to tell me, say, Mr. Ben, I did knock my wife's sister. In confidence.
Okay.
I received the information. You even sent me the picture of you and your wife's sister. I said, okay. He said, I'm just illustrating. It's not true. So that your wife will not chase you out of the house tonight.
It's fine, I understand.
So now I hold that information in my pocket. Now you are owing Mr. Terry, or you are owing Mazi money. You and Mazi get a problem. Mazi told me he's got a problem with you. I now told you go and pay Mr. Mazi. And I give you 4 hours to go and pay Mr. Mazi. If not, do you think, if I am a honest person, your wife deserves to know that you are doing abomination at home? Yes, right?
My wife, see, I completely understand your question.
Oga,
all right?
I want to really get, I want to get this point right. Yes. Don't, and there's no, do you think your wife deserves to know that what you are doing at, yes? But I did not tell your wife. I kept it in my pocket. Yes, but when you have a problem with Mazi, I called you and I gave you 4 hours. Is that a blackmailing, sir?
It's blackmail.
Thank you. When VDM received that information from the guy in Chicago or in Atlanta, that Bobrisky is owing him money, this guy sent messages to Bobrisky. I love you, kisses, hello baby. Okay? Okay, sir. So that guy and Bobrisky had a connection. Bobrisky told the man that I did not sleep inside jail. I paid 15 million. When the man could not collect his money from VDM, from Bobrisky, the man told VDM that, do you know, Bobrisky did not sleep inside jail. Bobrisky also paid 15 million and sent the voice note to Bobrisky, to VDM. VDM, you said, do you believe that VDM want to do something that will change the society?
All right.
So that we can behave, sir.
Yes, let me, please give me just...
Okay, I want to finish. I want to finish so that I don't have to cut off. If I ask you a question, then you answer me. If you cannot answer, you can skip it. Do you believe VDM is working towards making sure that the society is actually a little bit better?
That is what he's doing.
That's what he's doing. Thank you. Thank you. Now, VDM have information on his hand that EFCC, anti-corruption agent in Nigeria, that have power to lock somebody up, collected 15 million to drop charges. What do you think VDM is supposed to do with that information immediately it got to him? Who is important in that information now?
EFCC.
Okay. What did VDM did, sir?
He has a platform.
So what did he do with it?
Came and cried out to the population, to the people.
Before he cried out to the public, what did he do?
I don't know about that.
Nah.
He kept it.
Mr. Ben is undefeated.
See,
we will get there. Oh.
Wait, let me continue.
Sir.
Your analysis are correct, but I'm not looking at
Mark,
let me finish.
Mark.
I'm looking at the end result.
Mark, hold on now. You say you have never seen blackmailing before, and I use your personal sister, you and your imaginary wife and the sister, and you agree that is a blackmailing if I use that information against you. Now VDM got information and you said EFCC have done wrong, which Nigerians supposed to know what EFCC has done in secret. The VDM did not want to cast EFCC in Yash.
See,
VDM called Bobrisky and say, I give you 4 hours. What do you call that, sir?
You will not be able to answer.
Are you there, sir?
Wait.
Mr. Mark, don't drop, please. Are you there? I think network. You having a network problem?
No.
Yes, Mr. Mark, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes. Giving the same example that you just mentioned. Now, if I'm sleeping with my wife's sister, it is a wrong thing.
Don't pass that. It's actually
If I confide in a friend and the friend uses it against me, that my friend has blackmailed me. That is true. But that my friend has exposed an evil. So we should celebrate the evil that has been exposed.
Is that blackmailing? Did the VDM use that information instead of using it to expose the evil that the government is doing? Did he use that information to blackmail one individual?
He went across the board.
To which board? Which board?
He exposed means that he exposed all of the parties involved. He did not just go.
So after giving 4 hours and the 4 hour expired,
he went for all the people.
No. Before he went for all that, did he give 4 hours, sir?
He gave.
So if I give you 4 hours, Mr. Man, pay Mr. Mazi his money in 4 hours. If not, I will release it. Is that still a blackmailing, sir?
It's blackmail, right?
So the thing VDM did, is that a blackmailing, sir?
It's blackmail.
Thank you. At least we'll get to that point now.
It's blackmail.
And if the man has paid, what will happen?
The end result is not the blackmail.
So if the man would have paid, if Bobrisky would have paid the man and VDM did not release it, does VDM still want to change the society?
No.
But Bobrisky paid and he still exposed it.
Bobrisky did not pay. Bobrisky did not pay.
He paid. She paid.
Bobrisky did not pay. He told the man to go to hell.
No, he paid until.
I say Bobrisky did not pay. 4 hours passed. I followed the story. I have a whole blog.
Okay, Mr. Ben, one question before you ask another one. Do you think VDM is a bad man?
No. That is a VDM is not a bad man. Okay. VDM is just a tool. He's a tool.
And others like you are dragging him.
No, we are not dragging him. We are holding him accountable. Oga, we are holding him accountable as a public figure. Is that a bad thing? Oga, do you think VDM as a NGO owner, we can hold him accountable for having an NGO?
If he wants to, he made it public.
I say, it doesn't matter what he say. Every pastor make it possible that they are not cheating. Does it mean that they are not cheating, sir?
Those that you cannot go and hold accountable.
I am asking you, it doesn't matter what VDM say. Do you think you and I should hold VDM accountable for how he managed the money?
Yes, we should.
Thank you very much, sir. I want to thank you for joining this live this evening. There are 2 things you have agreed with this evening, even though it took us a very longer way. You agree that VDM is manipulating, but you like the result that come from the manipulation.
Yes.
You also agreed that is a blackmailing. You also like the result that come from the blackmailing.
Yes.
Now, I want to ask you a very serious question.
Go ahead.
If I am dating your sister and your sister says you don't want to date me anymore, and I have all her naked picture in my phone,
okay,
and I begin to threat her, I will release it.
Okay.
And your sister have to come back to me helplessly and start allowing me to force myself on her. I am enjoying it. I am enjoying the benefit of my blackmailing. Does it make it a good thing, sir?
It's not a good thing. It's a bad thing.
Thank you. Good night, sir.
Your sister.
Good night, sir.
Any other person.
Oga, good.
No, because he said I'm saying that it's a bad thing because my sister, any other person.
But you have just said that you like the benefit that VDM get from blackmailing.
These two scenarios cannot be compared now. How do you relate?
Oga, blackmailing have wings. I want to bring us blessed out, please. Us blessed, go ahead, sir.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I've been following Mr. Ben for a very long time.
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to appreciate everybody who is involved. I have listened to what you guys have been saying so far. Now, in agreement, let me say in agreement, I will also agree with Mark that VDM is a blackmailer. Yeah, and I will also say, okay, let me stop by saying that what I really want to say is the effort we put in bringing out VDM lattice, it will also be wise for us to also put that same effort in appreciating the little things he has been doing. Okay, I'll bring up my views. Yeah, December when I was coming to Nigeria, I was having issue with my credit card, so I was trying to book an airline, but it was not successful. So I messaged some people on Instagram. They have 150K followers, so I told them I want to book my flight, but I want contact account. I don't know. I was also messed up that period. So I contacted them. They said I have to pay 4 million naira, 240. Okay, I said, okay, fine, no problem. I sent them the money. So along the line, they said the airline I want to use is not available. Blah blah blah. The prices have changed. Okay, I need to add like 500K to the money. I just told them, please make a refund. I don't want to go back. I don't want to go to Nigeria. Just okay. Okay, they told me, okay, I need to make the refund in 7 days. I waited 7 days. They said I should give them 1 month. I said, what the fuck? Like 1 month? People even what you are saying. I will take this thing so serious that I will report it to the authorities. That I should go ahead. I told them I will report it to the authorities. They said I should go ahead. Okay. I thought of it. So these people.
We are listening, sir.
Maybe I will have to tell very dark man to drag you people. I won't say that they blocked me. So I messaged them with one of my friend account. I said, okay, you can block me, don't worry. I will drag you people. I will send all this evidence to a very dark man. They said I should go back to my old tree. They want to unblock me, so they unblocked me. They sent me the money, 4 million naira, with like a couple, leaving the money. It was the exact money I sent to them. They refunded back the money to me. That was because I told them, this evidence, I want to give it to a very dark man. Because they don't want their brand to be messed. So they refund the money back to me. I was very happy. Yes. Now, this is the point. Okay, this is the point. Hello, so sir. I'm coming. You will say something. This is the point. Now, I'm not you, I don't belong to the rat or whatever.
It's fine. If you belong to that, it doesn't matter. It's just that you have to be rational. I'm not against rat. Yeah. I'm against the one that just think everything is yes. I don't believe in that. That is dictatorship.
I don't belong to the rat. Yeah, if very dark man is doing bad, if he's doing wrong, we must come out and say, bro, what you are doing is wrong. I can't deny the fact that it's a blackmailer to get what he wants, to get a result. We all agree on that. But the thing is, the little good is doing. If we can also come together like this and analyze the good things he has been doing, the way it has been helping the society at large, Nigeria, the way is impacting so many things on the life of people. Like, okay, he has been giving some persons like 1,200,000 for empowerment and all of that. How many of us can actually boast of doing that? Giving money to people for empowerment, for those that want to learn something and all of that. So if we are trying to say the bad part of things, let also learn to be saying the good part of it. Nobody is perfect. Mr. Ben is not perfect. OZ Blaze that is here is not perfect. Ayo is not perfect. Mark is not perfect. Now, Now, nobody's perfect. Now, we cannot be coming up every time and be condemning the little things is being fine. We have to scrutinize it like
Okay,
this
I
part.
want to thank you, sir.
For the good parts, we should also focus on the good part. But on this page, for once, you people have never focused on the good part of VDM. It's always the bad.
Sorry, sir. I want to hold you down there, sir. I do not focus on the bad part or the good part. I'm only focused on the right thing to be done. Now, I am going to ask you a question because you say we should concentrate on the good part. Do you think the Rattle gang concentrate on the good part?
Okay. The Rattle, they did not.
Very good question. Hold on. God bless you.
They did not concentrate on Nedu good part. Nedu has his own good part. He has his own bad part. That is human.
You also believe that Nedu deserve to be, his good part need to be recognized.
If I were Nedu, I will throw back at him. I feel Nedu is just too weak. Your fellow man is talking to you. You
cannot decide for Nedu. You cannot tell him.
He respond back.
Do you know why Brand are scared of VDM, sir?
Why, please?
Do you think VDM has any power to stop any brand? If, like, for example, now, if I owe anybody money, you think VDM, I have nothing to lose. VDM call me, I call him out. I tell him to get out. There's nothing he can do. I'm not afraid of being abused. Nothing. Brand don't like to be abused.
Of course, I agree with you.
And VDM supporters dwell in that.
They feast on that.
They eat on that. Do you agree with that, sir?
Yes, I agree with.
Do you agree that when that young lady came on VDM to say blah 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 and laugh, do you know that girl was trying to save her brand from VDM volumes?
Yeah. The lady was wise enough to have saved her brand.
So I mean, do you know that is coercion?
I don't know about that.
That's a coercion. That 100%. Girl have to come down there because VDM brought an information out that is not verified. That is not verified. Posted the girl picture, and all of VDM supporter descended on her platform, on other platform where this girl is mentioned, and say, "Hey, like my comment if you know Nedu have knocked her." Do you know how bad that is?
Damaging.
If that is your sister. And you guys will come here and say, Mr. Ben, I should talk about the good part. There is no good part in VDM. There's tactic. There's bullying. There's blackmailing. There's slander.
That blackmailing is to get his result, just like the
same. Stop this thing now. You guys are making us look stupid here. You guys stop this. It's becoming annoying.
It's to get a positive. Mr. Ben. Yeah, it's to get
Mr. Ben. All these people.
Because the thing is,
who is saying now is to get a result, sir? Who is saying that?
Very dark man.
Okay, somebody say something. Who say is that Mark that says to get a result?
No. I didn't say anything.
Somebody say VDM is blackmailing to get a result. Who said that, sir?
OZB something.
One thing that you understand.
OZ blessed.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you believe it is okay to blackmail to get a result?
The blackmail we are talking about here, it is not for his own selfish interest. But rather,
how did you know it's not for his selfish interest, sir?
To expose some
blackmailing is for public.
Okay, the one he did to Nedu, is that for his selfishness?
It is not for his own selfishness.
How did you know? Oh my God, Jesus!
It's for the good of Nedu.
You should take time to check if Nedu actually told VDM that I have knocked this lady.
Yes,
that is the correct thing.
Also blessed. This is another topic for you, and I am going to educate you because very, very important. If you come across my platform, you are not going to remain the same. Thoughtful why the next time you are making a comment, you will think about what Mr. Ben told you today.
Will you, Mr. Ben, will you also agree that Nedu betrayed very dark man?
Hold on now. Okay, what is the betrayed?
What's the betrayal?
How did he betray very dark man?
We want to say that.
Hold on, guy. Hold on. Let him commit. How did he betray very dark man, sir?
You should know better.
No, that you said it now.
He knows very well that very dark man and D1, they are not in good terms.
So waiting cosine D1 and Nedu. What he cosine the problem D1 is having with very dark man.
For bringing him to his platform.
So that means a very dark man hold the information of Nedu and be waiting. As long as you are giving me the benefit, so my enemy is not talking on your platform, which is basically mean payment, I will not cast you. So that means say if Nedu told VDM in the rape girls, in the pie people, VDM for keep him as long as enemy don't come into his platform. Do you consider that good thing, sir?
It's not a good thing.
Is that what VDM did in this case,
the way
sir?
you're asking the question is very twisted. Very twisted. It's not. That's not
You wait. You that cannot answer common questions.
Straightforward question. The thing,
They ask you question until they use your
let me just jump in.
Until they use your
Jump in. Because I'm undefeated. I'm undefeated, guys.
Just because Nigeria.
Is it right for Nedu to be telling people that I've knocked this person, I've knocked this person?
Yes, you do it. You do it. When you knock some girls, you tell your friends.
I don't do it.
How did you know Nedu told the man? How did you know Nedu told VDM?
Mark, confirm me that.
Mark, please, what proof does VDM have that Nedu knocked those girls?
No proof.
What's the evidence?
No evidence.
No evidence.
That is where Nedu is a sheep, because VDM said Nedu told me. Nedu come out to say that I didn't say anything.
Nedu don't need to come out to say anything. That is where authority comes into play.
One at a time, guys. One at a time. Mr. Logic, go ahead, sir.
Okay. See, what I want to say is just because Nigeria is a very lawless country. That's why we see things like this and we say it's okay with things happening like this. Normally, in a civilized world, right? Even if VDM was in the Western world, by now VDM should be in jail for what he's doing. Now he's doing all this and everybody says it's okay, fine, he's getting results. In a civilized world, take it or leave it, VDM will be rotting in jail right now as we speak. He cannot try that in the civilized world. If me and you have a dealing and I'm owing you money and we have a disagreement, VDM is a third party. He has no right to come on social media to call me out that I'm owing someone's money.
Absolutely. Tell these people, please.
That is infringement of my personal and private life. If he tried that, he will go to jail.
In a civilized world, to take that in a civilized world.
You can't do it. It's because everything is in Nigeria is lawless. Okay, it's not okay, guys.
You see an
it's not okay.
Please, I want to say something.
Hold on, sir. There's somebody here before you, sir.
No, I've been here since so.
Who wants to say something?
Odogu,
go ahead, sir. Odogu, go ahead.
Okay, because the part that is very painful, because I've been following you. I've really learned a lot, I must tell you the truth. And I am so, in short, I found it privileged to have found you, because you have exposed a lot of things that we overlook. Even though I'm in the Western country, I know that a lot of things that VDM has been doing is unlawful, you understand? But still, now, a lot of people that are coming to attack you, do you know the stance where they are attacking you from? Because they don't understand what accountability really is.
Yeah.
They think because somebody is doing something and nobody should,
question it.
And nobody should question it. I don't know what that's the lowest level of I've never seen that kind of thing before. Even if you bring Jesus Christ in a civilized place, they will still scrutinize him. There are reasons why people need to be scrutinized. Accountability is what keeps people informed. You see, The problem now, like if you look at this D1 of a guy, if VDM was that kind of person that is not over egocentric, he would have accepted what that guy is doing. Because now what VDM is doing is that I am the only one that should be in this space.
Yeah.
I am the only one that should talk. Any other person is bullying not just the victims, because all those people, as long as I am concerned, those people is blackmailing all the talk. They are victims. As long as I am concerned, they are victims.
Ray, VDM behavior and his follow-up behavior is affecting people mentally.
Yes. And businesses.
I'm not lying to you. His behavior, and when I think about his supporters, I feel like crying. And that's why I'm so brutal when I'm calling the ones in Europe. The one in Nigeria, I understand their problem. But the ones that have already left the country.
Yeah, they left the country, but the country did not leave them. That's the thing.
I feel ashamed.
People do not still understand when you come on social media and post someone's picture. That is slander. That's a big crime.
Not just slander, humiliation. The highest level of humiliation. That will never be.
Let me even shock you. Let me shock the followers of VDM. Do you know when VDM made that announcement that he pranked people on that NGO? If it was a possible government, the government would step in and take that NGO for him immediately. Because it's public fund. You don't
not even an NGO, because the account was directly to his name. It's not even the name of any organization.
And people are saying it's okay to prank. You just prank. What are you talking about? That is integrity issue.
I said there's nothing VDM supporter has not said on this. One came the other day. That one said VDM can chop the money as you wish. Am I lying? I have the video here.
Well, yeah.
Another one say, why do you always say is blackmailing? We should legalize blackmailing. I could not believe it. My brain was like, I went to bed. I was having dementia.
Bros, you need to understand that. See, we need a complete reorientation as Nigerians. It's so sad, but that's the truth. When you see the way some of our people reason, I'm not insulting anybody, but when you see the kind of thought, when people speak sometimes, you would even be ashamed of our educational system. Some of the things we say, people who you think are educated, maybe who've gone to school, are graduates, some of their views, when they say things sometimes, you'll be shocked. So, and that's why sometimes you see, as a Nigerian, you have to, when you go abroad, you have to, you have to declutter your mind of a lot of things that we do. In fact, a lot of things that we do in Nigeria, and if you do it abroad, you'll be in jail. A lot of the nonsense things we do that we think is normal.
Guys,
you go and you see someone dressing someone on the street, you start flogging them, you start tearing their clothes. If you try that here,
bad pounds. Bad pound. Let me tell you something. This guy, you may disagree with Bobrisky, you may like her, you may not like her lifestyle or his lifestyle, but VDM bullied this person.
Yeah, she has.
The person have to run away from Nigeria.
Yeah.
At the height of that, Bobrisky for die. This is follower for they say yes, good. I don't know. I think I need to.
They are also victims of the same.
I need to protect my heart from his followers because I don't understand.
But mind you, bros, they are also victims. They don't know. They themselves, they are victims.
You are happy that a fellow Nigerian was being almost lynched.
Yeah.
Lynch.
Okay.
I beg 1 minute, bros. The last thing I want to say here, what VDM is doing is the same thing that is called jungle justice in real life. He's bringing it to social media. Jungle justice, emulating people, bullying people, you understand, scandalizing people,
And then his follower will come to my platform and say, you are defending Bob. At the height of it, I was defending Bobrisky. I've never met Bob. I said, no, it's not right. If Nigeria have a problem with the lifestyle she's living, let them come out. These are completely cooked up story, and VDM has taken it and basically weaponized his followers against this guy. This guy packed his bag and left the country. Somebody that was doing well in Nigeria.
Someone asked you, is LGBTQ legalized in Nigeria? Look at your comments now. Someone is saying, is LGBTQ legalized?
But VDM that was campaigning for that, just 1 year ago, he come out and he say, in the go give men hand job. Just imagine if to say we buy VDM that time, say why you give another man hand job?
See, Nigerians are very funny people. You see, sometimes the way we reason it, because someone is LGBTQ, does that mean they don't have a right to live? They don't have a right to life? Does that mean that you have to kill them just because of how they are?
Ask them now, is cross-dressing a crime in Nigeria? It's not a crime.
Okay, he's giving hand job to another man. Is it good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's because it's VDM.
So as long as it's VDM, one was yes, that was his past. It was his past. You cannot hold it against him. I'm like, oh, that is his past. But Bobrisky's present. You want us to buy Bobrisky. You are quoting Bible. You are quoting moral code. But some of them are in Europe working, the care work they are working in. The owner is lesbian and gay. They collect salary. The Apple phone they are holding on their hand, the chief executive of Apple is gay, Tom Cook. They have no problem. The microphone the pastors are using, the owner of those microphones are gay. They have no problem. But they are ready to, I think they are naturally hatred.
Bros, no, bro.
The thing we need to understand that Nigerians, they need to understand that once you become a public figure, your past reflects your present. Do you remember that guy in Sky News? One of the presenters in Sky News was a very influential guy. Recently, he left Sky News, but when he was in office, he was doing some sexual harassment to his staff.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 10 years ago, they brought him out and charged him to court. They knew it was his past, so the man has changed, though. He's an old man. Something has done about 10 to 15 years ago.
And his life is finished because of that.
His career is gone. That's how the Western world is, and that's how a normal society should work. It doesn't matter if it's your past. If someone speak up, your career is gone. So if VDM has said he has given someone a job, it's nobody to talk in the society. If it's in the Western world, nobody will listen to him. Whether he's doing good job or he's not doing anything, nobody will listen to him.
There's another guy I want to bring his name properly for here so that you guys will understand. His name is Harrison Gwaminishu. Harrison went to a party and eat offered the rice. And Bele de Penam, he can't carry camera. They come video ram. He posted it on his Facebook that he has a kidney problem. His friends now say, no, Oga, you don't have a kidney. By that time, he's already raised more than 3 million on Facebook. Then he finally came out and said he's sorry that he thought he has a kidney problem. No diagnose. Nobody diagnosed him. That guy was arrested. Hold on. That guy was arrested in Lagos for arranging robbery of his former boss. They went and picked him in Asaba, brought him to Lagos. He spent 4 years on the charges of armed robbery, kidnapping. The guy came out. He became a human rights activist. Okay? Because he said he did not do that. That there was a false accusation. Then he said he have a charity and he's raising fund. Somebody that have already publicly caught for lying and raised fund still went and have a charity and raising fund. Can that happen in the UK?
No way.
Can that happen in the UK?
No way.
This man, police kidnap somebody, collect 10 million in bank transfer. This man go through the back and collect the money in cash from police. And his supporters are clapping. They are saying, yeah, human rights, you are our hero. I'm like, eh? Do you know the crime this guy is covering for police? But Nigerians cannot see. They are emotional. That guy came earlier and talked about my friend that was involved in a problem in Nigeria. My friend was arrested. Every investigation that's supposed to be done was done. Police extort my friend, collect his money, collect his rollers, rob him, kill him along the road, and tie him with 2 girls that are missing. Tie him with the 2 girls that are missing. The police have never come out to talk. No, police did not even tie him. Harrison tied him. It's an individual that has nothing. Enter the crime scene. Harrison told Nigerians on his platform that he was in Abuja. A body was found in Aba. Police asked him to travel to Aba. Then he fly from Abuja to Lagos. From Lagos to Onitsha. From Onitsha to Aba to go and identify a body allegedly of the 2 girls that the police are looking for. Is there no police in Aba? The story don't make sense. But oh Jesus, I'm not from Nigeria anymore.
People are saying he's a hero.
Yes, people are calling him a hero. And I'm like, are you mad?
Nigerians are funny. Very funny set of people.
I said, the commissioner of police in Abia State told me, do we not have a police here? He said, Mr. Ben, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk. But do we not have a police here? If there was a body through on the road, all the Abuja need to do is to say there's an info. And then who called Harrison that there was a body? They said the person was in Germany and said there was a body on the street and the body has been there for 30 days. No leg, no hand. So somebody went into that place and opened the body. And no leg, no hand. And the person closed it. And went back home and began to count day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 for 30 days.
30 days.
The story cannot even make sense to rabbits. But Nigerians, if I talk, they say, Ogabe and rest. You know too much. Come to Nigeria now. Come and answer question in Nigeria. And I'm like, eh? So when I got all this information, I exposed it. Nigerian police went incommunicado. Up to today, Nigerian police have never come out and say Afiba and Celine are missing. Nigerian police have never come out and say Andrew did anything wrong. All the information you hear is from Harrison. When they kill Andrew bribed the police in Uma in Uyo 1.5 million. Andrew told me, these police are extorting me. They just collect 1.5 million from me. When I was talking with Harrison, I said it. Harrison, they don't kill the man. No. Harrison wants to collect the money in cash. Who is he going to give it to? Harrison went to collect this money in cash and brought it on the TV and said, when I went to collect, the police give me 50,000 for the charge card.
Bribery and corruption.
Nigerians are good. Nigerians are clapping. So this is where we are. So when that lousy guy came earlier and said, Nigerian police spit for my face, Nigerian police did not spit for my face. I spat on their face. That's why they cannot come out and speak.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Ben. I about the story of that Andrew that
that Andrew's case. That Andrew that the police unalive. Yes. It was a setup. Andrew never kidnapped the girls. The girls left Andrew's house.
Madre mia.
Why do you think the police never come out and talk about it? Why do you think they never accuse Andrew of anything? Because they know the truth. Because Andrew give me all the information as soon as they release him. The police investigate. Do you know who is involved? Harrison, police, Blessing. They know whereabouts of the
But
fake.
they were saying he was trying to escape.
Yes.
It's all cooked up stories now.
It's all cooked up story. Escaped from where? The guy was driving himself. The guy was not under arrest. The guy was rolling on his own car, dressed well. The police were telling him, we're just taking you to Abuja. When you get to Abuja, you're going to be in your hotel. Just answer question because Ghana embassy asked. Ghana embassy never asked any question. It was all lies.
Logically, if you look at it, someone you accuse of kidnap of 2 missing girls
was driving himself,
and he was escaping, and all you had to do was to find him. When you find him, how will you recover the
because they robbed him? Because they robbed him. They robbed him of his laptop. They robbed him of Bitcoin. They robbed him of money. They robbed him of everything. These are criminal enterprise, and one of them is a human rights activist called Harrison Gwaminishu. He has 250,000 followers. When I look, I want to cry.
I didn't see this, so I would have posted it too. Man.
No, if you want need to even ask yourself, someone you accuse of kidnap, now you have this person in your custody. The person is trying to escape, and all you have to do is to buy him. How will you even get to the girls that are missing?
Yes.
If you think about it.
And they spent 6 days from Aba going to Abuja. They were sleeping in Uyo Hotel. They were sleeping in Abia. They were sleeping in Benue because one officer want to see his girlfriend.
You shall corrupt our police.
If a crime, sorry, I want to ask a question. If a crime happens in Aba, are they supposed to move them to Abuja?
Because they came to pick him, to kill him along the road, to rob him and kill him. And do you know who went to Andrew's house to remove all of his properties?
Yes.
Harrison.
Harrison was even wearing his clothes.
Harrison went to Andrew's house, removed everything, including generator. When I challenged Harrison, he said it was police that asked him to go and remove it. Which he consigned Harrison with Andrew's properties. Harrison discovered body. Harrison identified body. Harrison went to Benue to identify Andrew. They carry Andrew's body from mortuary and bring it out for Harrison to take a picture of it. Just to cover up, just to condition Nigerians to believe this guy was a monster. Some of you guys don't even respect what I stood for. And I stood my ground.
Then I didn't know, I didn't follow up with this.
The whole nation was against me. I stood my ground.
Mr. Ben, I'm going to go and sleep.
I want to thank you, Ayo. Thank you for joining. And we have been here for a while now, and I really thank all of you guys. What injustice to one person, and this is why I'm against influencers that think they are too big.
Mr. Ben, what I think you should do, as for someone like you, you must also be open to have teams that are in support of what you're doing. Very important. Because what I see that is happening is that you will not just be doing it alone. Sometimes you need a team of people that you know that they are part of what you stand for. Let them also, give you that support that you deserve, because at least you need that support. Very important. And I promise to be,
Thank you so much, Odogu. You have been since you come to this life, because your critical mindset is reflecting and radiating, because prejudice are the reason why we are where we are.
Exactly.
Official Terry, you want to end it for us, please? Official
Terry, are you there?
Or Logic, any of you can do that.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Ben. You've said it all. The thing think on a level playing field without sentiments. Once we can do that, then we'll now start to see things that we think that are right, which are wrong. Because the problem here we face with a lot of Nigerians is that they just accept anything that is brought to them without even having a slight think and say, no, is this thing normal? Because we have been conditioned to the way we are, that things are just normal in that country where someone is even doing the most stupidest thing one can imagine. We think it's okay. We just think it's okay. Because that's the condition of things. I don't know whether if it's because we are so poverty enriched that we cannot even think logically again. It's a big fundamental problem. I've always said it that when the society start depending on a single individual for support, it's finished. And that's what you can see in VDM. Me, I don't hate VDM. I don't have anything against him. But you see that arrogancy where someone thinks I can just do anything. My own, the one that's even paying me past now the one we say you could just come online, just start posting people's picture without even verification. That last one now that he did to that girl, that's a clear instance. You can't just come online and start to damage people.
I want to go on. A young lady bought a car yesterday, blessing, whatever they call it, a tico. VDM came out and said the girl should post a receipt. But if I'm asking VDM to give account of his own charity, his supporter will say, you are antagonizing him. Just imagine.
Just imagine. I saw that video. I was so like,
Take the receipt of his own car that he bought with his own money.
Bullying this girl.
I'm shocked. VDM supporter are undefeated.
If that girl respond to him now, you will begin to look for things against that girl. What?
Do you know why the girl will not respond? The girl has a platform. Once you open your comment, VDM supporter will swamp into the comment section, and all you will see, Ashawo, your mama, you be mumu, you know, fine. And nobody want that on their comment section.
No, it doesn't make sense.
And this is what he do. He weaponized them to go and destroy somebody. And just because you have not been victim yet, does not mean it will not come to you. He weaponized them. I want to ask a question. Tonight, we had about 5 VDM supporters. I want to tell you something. None of them make sense. They were just being defensive, unwilling to accept basic fact. Even when I throw it and I use ABC to explain it to them, yes, I accept it, but no, you cannot be like that. I'm like, what?
It's mad, bro. It's really mad.
And they are there. They say we are jealous.
The way he disrespected Two-Face and the mom and everything. Saw that video, I was like, this guy not just get respect me.
You see why some people are quiet. Let me tell you something. The law of nature says there are some people you will offend, they will let it go. But there are some people you will still offend. They will not talk to you, but they will not forgive you. They will just wait. And that's what is going to play out. You see, the Nigerian government, nobody is too big for them to handle. When they
finish reading him, you will see what will happen to him.
You will see.
Do you know what happened?
Yeah.
Lucky Udu sent a message to VDM, forgetting that the same Lucky Udu was the one that was allegedly telling that Obi Kubana's
girl
allegedly that she should come, that he is going to sleep with her.
Mm-hmm.
VDM did not address that too. Now that VDM have issue with Nedu, that one is now coming to tell VDM stuffs about Nedu and brought in Gege. The same Gege that was saying that he's not going to respond to D1 is now responding to VDM in a very harsh way now. So we can now see that there is something boiling now coming up very soon between Gege and VDM, but soon to come. Because
Gege have never hide VDM. That's fashion with VDM. Gege have never hide it. Gege have always tell him you're a bullshit.
Yeah, okay.
Gege have always tell him. But why Lokidu is saying that? Lokidu want to recover his career back. Lokidu make that statement out of selfish point of view. Because Lokidu believe if he buy the favor of VDM followers, he can be able to rise back again.
Yes.
That's why he said what he said. It's just like the same way the young lady came to VDM and say, I heard it from my brother 4 years ago. Go and listen to that girl's statement. You know, the girl was just capping just to buy VDM supporters' favor.
Yes.
And leave the stage. And then she can go and create her content. And as soon as she said that, VDM say, you people should leave her alone. All VDM supporter say, we are now following you now. We are following you. Well done, beautiful girl.
Momo. Zombie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I've not seen this before, honestly speaking.
And I've always said them. It's like they deactivated VDM supporter deactivated their own thinking. They deactivate it completely.
But now the same thing they happen to them. We know they see them for churches. You see a doctor,
but a lot of them
will see a scientist will sit down for church. They look
a scientist sit down for church. Pastor say, "In don't transfer miracle money to person pocket." A doctor they clap.
Just imagine that's the mentality.
A doctor sit down inside a church, and pastor say miracle money is appearing in people's pocket. Doctor they clap. Doctor,
scientists.
Engineers.
Just that's to tell you the level of I don't even know the right
brainwash.
It's not brain. This is not even brainwash.
Brainwash, bro.
No, it's not brainwash. Brainwash is a different level. These are people who are doing well in their fields, and when it comes to religion, they don't think anymore. That's the same thing that they are doing to VDM. That's the same thing VDM is using. He has he don't already understand how we reason in that country. So he's using that thing as his power.
But do you know, if you tell a white person, a doctor sat down, a scientist, somebody with PhD, and a pastor take him out, say, in tell person to enter airport in Germany and appear in France. And they all stand, hallelujah. I'm looking at these people. Do you think there's something they blow on their head to become like now Jujuni or what?
Oyibo they call mentally unstable.
They are mentally unstable.
Mentally unstable, yeah.
But how?
They lack the ability to think for themselves.
And for the fact that pastor think he can say it is shocking.
It's shocking.
I asked my son in Germany, go to the airport. He walked down to the airport. And after that, Timaya could not hold it. Timaya said, Apostle Suleiman is the biggest liar in Nigeria. And the man still have 5,000 capacity going, and they're from Edo, Auchi, and most of VDM supporter, Auchi, Bini. Yes, I'm not lying to you. I have Bini friends. They are supporting VDM. One of them now, taking his phone call now, make me look like I'm stupid.
They're plenty for France and Germany.
Italy. I want them not to come on my platform anymore.
Not Italy.
They put there.
With all the level of exposure of these people, they don't even travel out of the borders of Nigeria.
And they think like that. They worship their royal father. That's when you understand the kind of mentality they have. VDM is small. Just don't go there. Don't forget these people.
Logic, I told you the other day.
Yeah.
I said, if you go back to 2023 election, the highest people that support P2B online for insult, bumper to bumper insult, are Edo people. Comedians, all of them.
True.
All of those people now have metaphor themselves under VDM. And they carry the same insult. Are you telling me Tinubu has not destroyed any opposition in Nigeria?
He has done his work. The man is not bothered.
During Buhari's regime, Lai Mohammed was sweating everywhere. He was crying everywhere.
Because that was the era of social media. They were scared of losing the election because people were speaking out against that government. People were saying Bala blue, this, that. But now, do you think the man is scared? He's not scared.
Everybody, these people went and attacked Falana. Falana. They went and attacked facts. Facts that choose all of his career, activism, all of his song. This is Nigeria. So many things Facts have done is all activism. They went and attacked him because VDM sent them so. I don't understand. I really, really think Tinubu has won.
See, bros, this what we should do now is just sit down, look. Everything will be revealed with time.
Of course.
It's always like that at the end. So because there's no amount of talk you see. I mean, I think, and it also points to the kind of education that we have. Our educational system is really, really bad, to be fair. And it's a reflection of how we think. And some of the things you said, they're quite sad, to be fair. But like I said, sometimes with time, time always reveals the truth in the end, whether we like it or not.
True.
I mentioned it one day, there used to be this very popular guy, Yoruba guy on X, who used to say, anytime police harass you, people used to call him, and then he was always to the rescue. Eventually, he got found out. People got to know that I was a government man, and that was how he lost his following. So there's no amount of telling Nigerians how things should be. They would never listen. We're so myopic in our thinking, and that is why the country is the way it is. That's why government have been able to hold us down. All they just need to do is just give us one stupid distraction. I've never wondered when serious issues come up. There's always one stupid distraction. Somebody's always fighting somebody. Somebody's always throwing tantrums. When we have serious national discourse, so people in government know that that's how to distract young Nigerians. So it's so sad, but I hope that someday, somehow, people will begin to
before we go, respond to this guy.
Yes.
Like today, there's important issues to talk about, national issues now. They have brought a new one now today about Davido and Osun State. That's what they will talk. The whole blog will post all through this week, distracting people from the main issue. So you see, it's so sad, my brother.
But what do you guys think about Nigerian CDS being denied visa? Visa to Canada?
How can 75 people be traveling to one place? Is it even sensible?
And including the chief of army staff of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
It's a disgrace to
What
them.
is he going for?
How many times have we had US general, 50 of them traveling to one place? Yeah. Or US Army chief or the British Forces Army chief?
We get sense at all.
So, but Nigerians, and I saw something like, see, people are always against Nigerians. What kind of people are they? I don't even see people start able to reason at all. Do you know what is going to go into? I mean, traveling those people abroad, the expenses, the money. We are complaining that we are broke. We are borrowing to fund government, and we cannot seem to cut down on waste. They will go, all of them. They will go with they will have their own entourage. They will have people who serve them. They will have girlfriends. They will taxpayers' money.
In a winter, winter sport, they are going for winter.
What winter sport? What winter sport? How strong has our participation been in other winter sports? These are the simple issues that sometimes it just amazes me how we think. Sometimes and they say, Nigerians. That's why I always say, you see, Nigerians there. What I have discovered is that we like all these things. The only time we cry is that when it doesn't favor us, that's when we cry. If you give the average Nigerian the same sports that the people in power or the people in government have, they'll
do worse.
Thank you so much, guys. I want to thank you. For those of you guys on YouTube, I want to appreciate you guys for joining. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube, make sure that you click that subscribe button on the YouTube so you get notification. Our platform is not monetized, so we do encourage you to give us gift when you come here at your own wills. Today, TikTok give me a task to have 8 star. I didn't have any. So if you guys can support, you guys can support as well. It's not by force, but it's good to encourage the content creator like us that are making meaningful content on social media, because that is all. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. It gives us encouragement. When we come out, we see all the gift, we say thank you for supporting the platform. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Good
God
night.
bless you. See you tomorrow. God bless.
Good night. We're back tomorrow again. Good night.